And this is waterfront. That's what we plan to do. Okay. This is what I call a platform, a stage. So all kinds of activity happen on the stage and the platform. So what's happening here? We try to clean water, by natural force. You have this factories to try to clean sewage too, but this is the old-fashioned way. And people try to learn something and try to see, what we can do to clean the water, the sewage we generate. Okay, this is what we've been done. Before I inaugurated, people tried to build up this sewage grid system, but it was only like 7.2%. Now it's reaching around 35, 36%. So in the city alone, you don't smell, and less mosquitoes. It's a good sanitary system to try to build. So as to collect those sewage, these are these interceptors actually. Collectors try to collect sewage, before the sewage just be expelled into the river directly. So the river was seriously polluted. Now we're collecting all the sewage along the river bank. Then use man-made wetland and that gravel contact oxidization process size to cleanse the water by natural force. Here are the wetland along the riverbank. So after we collect the sewage along the riverbank, let it flow into the man-made wetland or that gravel oxidization sites. So after we clean the sewage, clean the sewage can just flow into the river. We even use helicopters to patrol the river, so we can monitor if there is any pollutants flow into the river. See, these are the illegal gravel pits. These are 300 illegal factories built along the riverbank. See the color of the river? It's in yellow. And chemicals, mud, and sands expelled to the river directly. And this is a different picture. I hope this is going to work better. Okay. See the color of the river? The water? Light blue. It's beautiful. Then we built a park after we removed all those factories. You're talking about 300 factories. Our past government dared not to touch them. But we did it. We removed those factories and we built a park. It's a very famous park in Taiwan now. And see, these are the fish. Disappeared for 20 years. But after we cleaned the river, this fish returned. So they've been disappeared for 20 years. That's what we call biodiversity and healthy water system. See the species? 83 till 2007, the number of species increased. And families of birds increased. In 2016 to 26 species, 23 to 57 species. You see all these birds, all this fish came back after we cleaned the river. Well, in the past 4 years, we've won the efforts on cleaning the river, the best performance among 25 cities and counties in Taiwan for 4 consecutive years, 4 times. And the cleanest city for 3 consecutive years. See, bike lanes, 300 kilometers completed, but in the next year, we're going to complete 500 kilometers in total. Guess what? If we can, introduce green public transit system, we're talking about 100% green, and the people drive less, guess what's going to happen? We have more space for bicycles, pedestrian, and everything. And the air will be much cleaner. We can actually save people's money if they take more public transit system. And this is a system we're introducing now. Okay, we're using solar panels. Well, incinerators, of course, try to burn garbage and generate electricity at the same time. There's a bus station using solar panels. There's a house using solar panels. And this was a garbage dump. But we use the gas generated by the garbage to generate electricity. And on the pile, we try to plant more trees, form a tree bank in this area. Also, we introduce tourism, invite tourists to go inside this area to learn how to reduce carbon emission and what kind of technology or product they can use. Okay, these are the recycled bicycles, computers, fans, and everything. Then we have stations. After we fix this recycled, bicycles and everything, even computer and bag and everything, table, we just give it away to those people who need this but cannot afford. We have these stations, introduced to the community. Okay, this is the another education example. We try to introduce in one cleanest township in Taiwan. It's named Pinling. Only electric vehicles can be used in this area. And we encourage tourists to go there and calculate their footprints. And we are working with some shops and restaurants. Every $1 from $10, every $1 from every $10 they spend in this restaurants or shops will be allocated to plant trees. Shops and restaurants are willing to work with us because it shows their commitment to reduce carbon emission. So you're talking about shops, you're talking about residents, farmers in this area, because we want to eat local, in season, vegetables and food in this area. And they're committed to create a very clean environment. They're working with us, so we're introducing all kinds of skills, technology into this small township. And guess what's happening now? Around 4 years ago, they lost their tourists, they lost their business. On average, around 4,000 tourists go visit this township. It was a drop, big drop from 23,000 tourists per month to 4,000. After we introduced this low carbon tourism into this area, the number of tourists increased to 28,000 per month now. This is the wetland tourism. We invite people to visit wetland, so they understand what wetland can help us to clean sewage and see the biodiversity, eco-diversity in this area. This is the car we use in that area. See how beautiful it is? Remember, it was a garbage dump. It was a garbage dump. See here? Green architecture, green transportation, green energy, recycling resources, sustainable living environment. These are the 5 key categories. Thank you.
你就是行动的先锋。